Hi, so this is to introduce you to the different content types which you will find on your Cornerstone Church website system. So when you've logged in, you will notice a dashboard like this appears, and down the side you will see that we have something called sites, something called posts, team members, notices, events, and prayer requests. Okay, these are the main content types that you're going to find that you need to use when you're managing your website, your church website. Okay, so as you can see, there are other items lower down on the screen, but you don't need to concern yourself with those to start with. The main ones are all up here. Okay, so that's what you need to be aiming to be familiar with. So let's just go through them quickly, shall we? So the first one is just called sites. Now on this demo site here, we've actually got a few different churches, but you'll likely only have one. So let's just go into one very quickly. We go into one site called St. Aidan's. I just clicked on the cross to remove that box that pops up. And here we are, we're really concerning ourselves with all these items here under settings. You can just ignore everything else above. We don't need any of that. And we're looking at the different boxes and here that are these sort of options that have been built into this site. Okay, so if we look down here, we can see it says we welcome you. Let's go down to our church family. Our vision is to love and serve together. Okay, so whatever content you add in here appears on the front of the site. And if there were more churches, like there might be here, then they would be organised as a different site. So there's St. Cuthbert's on the front. It looks different, although it's got the same template. And we could go back and we could also look at the Cell Church. But in the back, all those are just sites. So they are just listed here, and you complete forms, you put information in the forms, and then that appears on the front. Moving on, posts is where you would put your blogs and learning items, and again, you would just simply go in to create a new post, and all you need to do is just paste your content in. If there's audio, video, you would add that lower down, but other than that, you just paste your information here. Your text, you can just literally start typing. Your blog or your news item, look at that one there, beautiful, hey? And that's all you need to do. You just hit the publish button in the top corner, and then your post will be available on the internet for everyone to see. Okay, so moving on, we go down a little bit further. We've got team members. Let's look at them. Jake, Sarah, Rev Andy. You may have noticed them from the front of the website. So there we go. There's our 4 team members so far. And all you need to do is just pop their details in here, and you'll notice that Rev Andy is a site contact, which means that when you click on him, his details will actually appear down in the footer as well. There you can see Rev Andy, his details are also appearing here, as well as the forms and so on that are related to his email address. Okay, so if we go back to our dashboard, we've got notices. Notices appear on the home page, and here they are. So you can see that some of these are cancelled, and this one's not. So let's have a look on the back. If we just go on notices, then you can see that it's just a simple form that you need to fill out. It's just you just put in text. You click whether it's urgent or not using that button there, and that makes different things appear. And it's as simple as that. Okay, let's go on to the next type of content. This one's called events, and you can see we've got worship events, regular events, special events, and there they are, different types. There's the worship events are listed here, regular events are listed here. And on the back, guess what? You just go to your dashboard, you click on events, and here are the events. It's let's take a look at this one here called Peace at 6. And you can see we choose which type is it. Is it a regular, weekly, or monthly? Is it a worship event? You turn it on and off using this button here. You can put in urgent updates. You can type in the event if that's required for your event, and that's simply all you need to do. It's just filling out a form, and then the information will appear on the website. Prayer requests, put one of a pretty exciting one here. I really love the way this feature works because it helps the church develop a habit of prayer. You can choose whether you want it to appear on a day of the week or a month, on a special day or over a period of time, or which day of the week. when you want your prayer request to display, and whatever you type in here will just generate the page at the front. So it's essentially like a special daily page that you can return to when you want to have a time of prayer and you know that your church community is gathering together over these specific topics for this day. So the website really becomes a powerful tool that your church can use to come together in prayer. Okay, so that's just a review. Again, let's just go back again over what we've covered. We've looked at sites, we've looked at posts, which are essentially blogs, looked at team members, notices, events, and prayer requests. So that just about covers the main types of content that you will be adding to your Cornerstone Church website.